climbed it. And I taught myself how to climb as I climbed it. Now that I've climbed Mount Everest, I don't know if these little hills over here are gonna be so attractive, but I don't know if I wanna like start that expedition all over again either. That was a big motherfucking thing. Well, I met Francis Coppola's wife, Ellie Coppola, and she asked me a question, so what are you doing next? I go, well, I've been planning this big World War II film for a long time, and now it's time to do it. I'm doing Death Proof in between, but the next thing I'll do is this World War II movie. The only thing about it is, it's a big Mount Everest kind of epic, and I've already climbed a Mount Everest, and you know, I gotta get myself up to climb it again. And then when I was through talking, she goes, I think maybe this is the time in your life to climb Mount Everest. You maybe not want to be climbing Mount Everest, you know, 15 years from now. But right now, now's your mountain climbing days. I'm a sound check virgin. I've never been to a sound check before. It's very exciting.
Man, he disappoint me. He give me the gouge and he take my lead. Now every other man I see remind me of the one man who disappointed me. But the last one I had, I know what the fuck I'm singing. Sorry. I'm fine.
So I'm nervous right now because I know you're getting ready to perform. So I really want to stay out of your way, and I don't want to be presumptuous, and I don't want you to feel like you have to entertain me or take care of me. So I'm just like, no, let them do their thing. They got a ritual. Let them do their thing and whatever. But you actually made me feel very comfortable. Thanks.
I think like a long time ago, I used to feel really weird, like before the shows, leading up to the shows. But I haven't gotten stage fright in a long time, actually, like, and so I don't really feel like, and like because all this time, like because of like just things having fucked up so much before, and it's been okay, like it's now actually become actual fun.
Disappoint me. He give me the gouge and he take my lead. Now every other man I see remind me of the one man who disappointed.
There's also something in that that has to do with finding something that you're afraid of or that is uncontrollable, and then facing up to it, and then it becoming, and turning it into something else. Turning it into something that's enjoyable, something that's routine, and conquering it. And then making it mean something else to you.
There's a weird aspect about movie making. I don't know if Paul ever brought it up, but it is this weird kind of thing where it's like, you do kind of figure out how to do it. You're just kind of pulled along through the experience. There's no way you can predict everything that's going on. You just kind of pull through the experience. And the second one, you know a hell of a lot more than you did the first one, but they're still, I mean, pulled along at least 25%. But when it came down to the third one, now I kind of got it. And that was scary to me. I don't want to be a professional. I'm not in the Directors Guild. I don't want to be in the Director's Guild. I won't be in the Director's Guild. I like holding on to my amateur status. I wanted to be a professional in all the right ways, but I didn't want it to ever be a job. And I even questioned, would I die for Jackie Brown? I would have died for Reservoir Dogs. I would have died getting a shot for Pulp Fiction. I don't know if I would have died. I would have thrown myself in that kind of harm's way for Jackie Brown, and that scared me a little bit. I think the reason why was the fact that it was based on a novel. So it wasn't an original thing. It wasn't an original seed born from me. Just by the, I mean, and I loved it, and I liked the idea of adapting a novel from time to time, but that one once removed aspect.
Actually, the last time that I got actual, I didn't really have stage fright, but the time that I've been worried is when I had to sing somebody else's song. Like I did this thing with Elvis Costello, and I had to sing one of his songs, and that makes me nervous. Like I've come to a point now where if I fuck up my own stuff, it's fine because I'm the only one that'll get mad at me. Or think less of me, you know. And it's happened a million times.
I mean, it's completely. I mean, it's a weird pathological fear because it's never as bad as I think it's going to be. And when it is, so what? You know, who cares? The only way to deal with it is to get over it.
Too soon, I don't know how to put up my hand on the floor. I always answer. Oh, darling, it's so sweet to think you know how crazy I am. You say you don't feel easy, you won't go, but I know when I pray that you will. The time in my life when I'm completely really at ease and not thinking about anything and purely in the moment is when I'm singing. It's when I'm playing the music. I do admit that. I'm super hungry for a fight, and I will not let you win. My pretty mouth will frame of phrases that will disprove your faith in man. I don't know that it was actually like that before. I can't remember. I really honestly cannot remember what I was or how I was feeling when all this started. And I want so bad overkills, 'cause I know I'm a messy, don't clean up. I got to fold 'cause these hands are too shaky to hold. Hunger hurts, but starving works when it costs too much to love.
One thing I think that we are both similar, we live kind of in fear of awkward, embarrassing moments. I've actually lost people out of my life because I'm just too afraid to call them on the phone and get through that awkward, embarrassing shit.
All I think about is trying to avoid awkward, embarrassing moments, and for some reason, I feel like everything that I do in life is a big stage that is set exactly for that.
Right.
But I am afraid of making a fool of myself in front of like the guys in the band, even though I know that they love me and I know that, but that's who. You know what? I got really scared right when we were pulling up and you're sitting on the motorcycle and stuff. In my head, it was like I had like, oh, there's gonna be a big hug, and I know that like I'm in. You know, we haven't hung out in this long, and our relationship is such that I was like, you know, I have true affection for you, and I know you have affection for me and stuff. And I was like, oh, there's gonna be a big hug. And the split second that I was opening the door, I was like, what if it's not that way?
Yeah.
What if, like, in my head, we had this really sweet relationship, but he's gonna be like, hey, it's nice to see you again. Right. Because you're not even like that with the strangers that come up and say sick things to you at bars. I'm gonna go, ah!
No, it wasn't about, I wasn't afraid of rejection. I was just afraid of like, okay, so now what do we do? And now what do we talk about? And what do we say? And okay, here's my office.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your record.
Yeah.
And we are coming up to the Bat Bridge.
Oh, this is a long time coming for me. I'm really excited. How many are there? 40 million or something?
It's the 2 million.
2 million. Can you see the bats even when they're not, like, can you look under? If you're standing like down there or something, can you see them?
I don't think so. No, I think they're all by the water, and they'll all be in the shadows of it and everything. It's the whole thing about them.